now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Palau.
Thank you, Mr. President. I will be delivering our statement under Agenda Item 14. Allow me to begin by offering our congratulations to you and all the newly appointed members of the Bureau on your successful appointments. You have our full support in fulfilling your mandate. We also wish to express our thanks to the Secretary General for his comprehensive annual reports on oceans and the law of the sea. Mr. President, as a big ocean state, Palau is deeply committed to upholding the principles and advancing the implementation of UNCLOS as a comprehensive legal framework within which all activities in our oceans and seas are conducted. Climate change, overfishing, pollution, and habitat destruction are clear and present dangers to our ocean, and our collective efforts are essential to safeguarding our marine ecosystems. Palau is incredibly proud to be the first country to ratify the BBNJ Treaty. After 20 years in the making, we now have a global instrument for protecting biodiversity in the high seas, which constitute 64% of the global ocean and binds us all together. We call on all countries to ratify the BBNJ Treaty so we can reach the threshold of 60 countries for it to enter into force. Mr. President, protecting the water column in the high seas while allowing unregulated deep-sea mining would be impractical. Therefore, Palau calls for a moratorium on deep-sea mining at the International Seabed Authority until a robust regulatory framework backed by scientific evidence is established. The discharge of heavy metals and toxins during deep-sea mining may result in their accumulation in fish tissues, potentially leading to significant health risks. Additionally, it is still yet to be known if the mining of deep-sea minerals leads to the emission of carbon, a phenomenon we see during trawling and the logging of mangroves. We need to ensure that in our efforts to gather deep-sea minerals to solve the climate crisis, that we are not exacerbating it instead. It is imperative that we pass regulations and conduct thorough scientific assessments before permitting such activities to proceed in line with the UNCLOS precautionary principle to protect and preserve the marine environment. Additionally, Mr. President, the issue of plastic pollution cannot be overlooked. Despite Pacific Island countries contributing less than 1.3% of the 14 million tons of plastic pollution in the oceans, we bear the weight of plastic waste inundating our waters from other nations, tarnishing our once pristine beaches, reefs, and even penetrating into our deepest ocean trenches. Beyond the environmental impact, scientists are reporting concerning amounts of microplastics in fish, which is causing harmful health effects in humans when ingested in areas of fertility and so forth. We call for an ambitious outcome of the plastics treaty negotiations that includes the full life cycle of plastics, including production of primary plastic polymers. Mr. President, Palau is the co-chair of the High-Level Panel for Sustainable Ocean Economy, or the Ocean Panel, also advocates for increased international cooperation to achieve 100% sustainable ocean plans, in alignment with recent agreements like the BBNJ Treaty and the Kunming-Montreal Framework, both of which set ambitious ocean targets. Domestically, through marine spatial planning, we are balancing protection and production for 100% ocean management. Our approach is designed to not only meet the diverse needs of our people, but also to safeguard our invaluable ocean resources in line with our national, regional, and global commitments. In advancing our domestic tuna fisheries, we are actively enhancing our network of fish aggregating devices to support our Choose Pelagic campaign. By promoting pelagic fisheries, we aim to revitalize declining reef fish stocks, maintain the health of our reefs, and increase resilience to climate change. Our initiatives to develop an artisanal fisheries industry seeks to ensure a fairer distribution of benefits to our local fishers. Mr. President, these collective endeavors in ocean management transcend mere environmental conservation. They are essential for safeguarding our cultural heritage and the way of life. It is crucial that we translate these aspirations into concrete actions that drive genuine and positive change across our oceans. I thank you, Mr. President.
I thank the distinguished representative of Palau.